Back is Todman at the goal line. Jordan Todman will bring it out for the Huskies. Down.
And we can win this football game, but he has to avoid the mistakes.
Massive offensive line. Bad snap to start the game. Get it over to Todman. Todman makes the most of it.
One thing, Randy Issel and his offensive staff doing a great job here, as you said, to counter the UC touchdown.
Todman, they flare him. Tries to get a block from his wide receiver. Breaks a tackle.
And when you throw the football out there to the outside, it's almost like a sweep. You got to get good perimeter blocking, and that's what you're asking Isaiah Moore to do. And there's Marcus Easley. And if you could just play in here in this first drive.
There's Todman. Second and goal. Todman is off to Frazier's right. Hand to him. Cuts up. End zone touchdown.
To Cincinnati scoring. You're on the road. And keep in mind what UConn has been through over the course of these last couple weeks.
So here we go. 10-7. Cincy leading UConn. Todman on the hop from the 10. Cuts middle, and he will keep coming to about the 29-yard line.
They're trying to take it to the next level as a program. But I know, I hear it all the time from UC fans about how they want a piece of the Buckeyes.
Well, remember now, from Dartmouth, Massachusetts, back on the field, gets the call, got a gap in it, closed. Sends it back toward Todman again. He's going to bring this one out. The 15 and the Todman.
Great experience. We were up for an hour and 45 minutes, and I had a bag in my face for an hour and 38 minutes.
And after their first drive for a touchdown, they've been stifled except for the field goal. And
I've got to continue to try to attack here as an offense.
Stone. It doesn't look like they need him right now. There's a short kickoff, fielded on the 16-yard line. And
everybody else, that he's not just your typical backup quarterback.
Here's Todman. So here's Todman for another first down. High, and it'll be fourth down.
Here.
Second down and 10. Breaking to daylight. Splitting the safeties. And Todman to the end zone. Of that aggression here, Herbie, for 46 yards.
The linebackers are picked up nicely by the linemen. They were able to get up to the second level. And then the safeties just didn't do a good job of cloaking. I think right now, we said it earlier, UC's in a holding pattern. They got to keep winning. But they need an upset up at Illinois, who's getting better at home, and then at Pitt. It's going to be a tough game for them, too.
Exactly. I think that Pittsburgh game just underway here in the fourth quarter. Todman for the goal line. Coming down the sideline, step out of bounds. Todman, hole on the right.
Top of the BCS standings.
3rd and 1, and Todman banged after the 52-yard pass play. Here's Todman banging toward that end zone, and he's got this one.
Todman is having a great football game. There's been so much talk about UC's offense, but Todman tonight.
Todman will be the running back. He'll run the toss option wide open. They got it behind the power part of the formation. Look at him sell it. Look at him sell it. That's what you've got to do on that halfback option. Keeps the running game going. And Jordan Todman bobbled it on the way down. Brad Jones.
Good patience by Todman. Also a nice block by Anthony Sherman, the fullback, who's been very busy tonight when he's been in there, creating running lanes into the teeth of the Bearcat defense, and also when they try to get to the outside, doing a good job of cutting down that edge play.
Todman is the I-back in a power formation. 3rd and 3. Todman slips a tackle, keeps battling, and picks up the first down.
Happen on his own. UC had a good idea. They walked Aaron Webster, 17, the safety, all the way up to the line of scrimmage. They outnumbered UConn on that side of the football. But how about the effort again by Jordan Todman?
Todman has rushed for 131 yards. He goes for more. He has a 3rd down and 1. And there's throw back Todman. Here's your 4th down. Todman steps off to the right, crosses the 40, has the 1st down.
Thought they might sneak it, but they pull around the guard there to lead the way. Good power running that time.
Here's Todman. Left side. Crosses the 30. Davis is in front of Todman. Todman follows the fullback and is really wearing the Bearcats down.
They're starting to wear them down. They're doing a good job of mixing up the plays. Battle comes in here late. Good hard running. The right hand comes up and pulls on the mask. They'll add 15 on the back end of this. But I'm really impressed with the way the line is controlling things and the toughness from Jordan Todman.
Todman, the I-back. They keep coming over to the left side on this 3rd down and 4. Here comes Todman. Over to the left, cuts back inside, but he's short of that 1st down. Todman, 4th down. Here he comes, straight ahead, banging, battling, end zone, touchdown.
Led by Jordan Todman. He gets met short of the 1st down, short of the goal line, will not be denied. What a great effort by this young sophomore back who, again, has been doing it all for the UConn offense.
Good time behind that big offensive line. Dropping it out to Todman, the running back.